So Tesla had its earnings call yesterday, and the results were not super good in terms of earnings. Analysts were estimating 55 cents earnings per share, but Tesla fell short. It reported 50 cents per share, so this is a 10% negative surprise. In terms of revenue, we have a 5% beat, which is not insignificant. Tesla sold a boatload of cars because of the EV tax credit that was extended up to September 30th. And you did not have to put your order in by September 30th. So that helped Tesla sell many cars. This is why they have an inventory now that is as low as 10 days. So this is pretty good. But it's in terms of the profits that we had a little bit of a negative surprise. But as we've said, we can find instances where Tesla had a negative quarter based on the analyst's expectation right here. April 22nd, negative quarter. This was the bottom, and we have been going higher ever since. The fundamentals don't cause stock movement. They correlate sometimes to stock movement, but they don't cause it. So this is why we are doing these lines every single day. It is to understand what is the perception of the news of the earnings call. This is what is important. It's not the earnings call. It's how people are going to react. Are they going to decide to buy or sell more Tesla shares? And if they sell more, the stock is going to go down. And if they buy more, the stock is going to go up. That's all that matters. So let's take a look at what's happening. So Tesla is up $10. We close at 448.98. We are up 28%. So let's take a look at our patterns. The big bullish pattern is still in play. The smaller bullish pattern is still in play. It's still in play. So nothing has changed. Pattern-wise, nothing has changed. In terms of the congestion zone, remember the congestion zone? Between 420.46 right here and 452.91, nothing has changed. We closed at 448.98. So this is why these lines are important. Of course, this morning on Discord, we switched to the 1-hour chart for Tesla, and we looked very closely to what was happening. And we knew in our mind that 420.46 was an important support because it is a support that was very useful in the past. There was a little bit of support at 410.25, so we have drawn that line and we were watching. Let's have the first hour go by to see what is going to happen. If Tesla was going to close the first hour below that 410.25, we would have taken a short position to catch the way down. So we were just watching, calmly watching what was happening. So on the first hour of the day, we opened at 420. Oddly enough, we opened at 420. Then went as low as 413.90. But this was a developing candle. It was a candle that was being painted like this. It was being painted. But what we care about are candles that close. So we waited for the close, and we closed on that first hour at 424.46. So $4 above our main support at 420.46. First hour is good. Tesla is still in its congestion zone, still into the 2 bullish channel. Of course, also part of the bigger bullish channel, but still outside of the smaller bullish channel. So we looked at that and we just stayed put. And then on the second hour, Tesla started to go higher and higher, breaking 426.47. This was an indication that there was some risk, but that we were probably going to close higher than the high of the first candle, which happened. Some of us got in a little bit early because we had reached support. At 410.25, this is support. So some of us got in early because support is supposed to push the stock up. So once we reach support, some of us bought at 419, others bought a little bit higher, depending on your degree of risk. You could have gotten back in with us at any point in time. At the first candle, the second candle, by the third candle, by the end of the third candle after the close, which is at 12:30, we had stochastic over 60 back on that 1-hour chart. So this was an official momentum confirmation that Tesla wants to go higher. And now we closed at 448.98. So the point I am making here is that these lines are important because they are telling us when a stock is going down and when a stock is going to go higher. So this is why we do these lines, so that we know if a move down is bad news or not. And this is information that you cannot know without understanding the tug of war between the buyers and sellers. You cannot say, oh, a 5% move is bad. It means that it's going to go lower. You cannot say that. You need to understand what is a regular downdraft move that is just part of the noise, and what is a move down that is significant enough that it becomes signal. This is what we are doing with these lines. We are identifying what is noise, what is just normal movement, and what is more than normal movement that indicates a change in trend. And when there's a change in trend, we can act. When there's noise, we don't need to act. So we are still part of the congestion zone, no problem there. Yes, it gave us this morning a cheap entry back to Tesla because we were close to support. Each time you see a congestion zone, a big support, a big horizontal support, and the stock goes down to it and goes back up, this is an opportunity for you to buy here at the bottom and you can sell at the top, or you can keep it hoping that it is going to continue, but you are in profit. And if it starts to come back down, you sell and you keep some of your profit. So this is what happened this morning. This is what our Discord is for. This is not a Discord where we look at 15 stocks. This stock is launching. Let's go and get into it. No. We are trend-aware investor. We are looking at the trend, and we are looking only at Tesla on the 1 hour chart. So we only need to look at the chart once an hour. You can come to our Discord even if you have a full-time job, because we are looking at the most once an hour. There's no point in looking more than that. This is not a day trading Discord. This is a 1 hour trading for Tesla, and then have daily buy signals on all the other stocks that we are looking at. And once we are looking at the daily buy signals, we only need to look at those stocks every single day at the end of the day. This is not a day trading Discord every 5 minutes. This is not that at all. So on the daily chart now, on the daily chart, we are where we were not too long ago. If we break 452.91, this is going to go higher. Because what happened today, we closed higher, we are back into our bullish channel. If we break on the daily chart higher than 452.91, this is going to indicate to us that buyers are overpowering the sellers once again. Right now, they are into an equilibrium. If they go here, the buyers overpower the sellers. This is going to be a change in trend because the trend is sideways right now. This is going to be a buy for us. If tomorrow we come back down and close lower than 410.25, then this is going to be an imbalance. The sellers are pushing the buyers, and this is going to be a sell for us. So thank you to these lines to have prevented us to make a mistake. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. VIX down. We love this. We are at 1729. I said that when we are going to go lower than 1739, I will be happy. I would be personally happy because this is where we spent most of our time in August and September. This is in the right spot, below 17, way below 20. So this is all good. Dow Jones a little bit higher today. We still need to break that 47,000 to really have a nice push overall in the stock market. Look at SPX. So close. It is really trying to break. And remember this, we are making higher lows. Do you know what this means? Making higher lows, and we have a flat top. What is going to come next? We should break 67.51 eventually. This week, next week, there are some signs that this could be happening. And again, this line is going to tell us when it happens. Once we break above, this is going to be the signal. It came very close last time, very close, and then it caved in. This time we are watching it. we are not jumping the gun. You can jump the gun if you want. I'm not jumping the gun. I'm waiting until we have a definite break, close on the daily chart higher than 67.51. Then this is going to be an indication that we are going higher. QQQ, same thing, right at the door. NASDAQ, right at the door. Let's take a look at gold and silver. Gold, we had a couple of days down. Now we are recovering a little bit. We are still back into its bullish channel. Silver, same thing, down, still back into our bullish channel. So silver was a little bit overextended. This was the bullish channel. It went a little bit outside, and then boom, it came back down inside. So it should be continuing to go higher as long as we are above support. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin, we had 2 days ago, it was wanting to break 111,940. And then we caved in for the past 2 days. Now we are recovering a little bit, up almost 2%. We are above support at 106,437. Our technical indicators never turned bullish. They told us that this was not good enough because we don't have stochastic over 60. This was not good enough because we don't have stochastic over 60. So let's hope. Tomorrow is Friday, so maybe next week we are going to get stochastic over 60 and then starting to break back above 113,500. So that would be pretty good with stochastic so that we could take a nice swing up to 118, maybe 123, and why not a big break because this is the flat top that we need to break and stay above. Ethereum, the same thing. We don't have stochastic over 60. So any move up here is not to be believed. This one is not to be believed. So today we are up 0.73%. This is nice, but this is not good enough. For support at 36.55. If we break that support, then this is going to be a bit sad. And BMNR support at 47.38. So tomorrow is another day. So things might be still improving tomorrow and also next week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.